show students how to solve addition problems using strip diagrams. There are 3 categories to how to solve these, but we'll talk about those later on in our lesson. First, we'll discuss our materials. We'll need dry erase boards, some shape patterns with numbers on them, dry erase markers, Sharpies, construction paper, scissors, ruler, color pencils, and a computer. These problems can also be solved using number lines, but today we're going to use a model that looks like this, and it's called a strip diagram. These addition and subtraction problems involve change over time, so they're also referred to as change problems. The 3 categories are result unknown, change unknown, and start unknown. When working with word problems, it's helpful to first underline our keywords and numbers. So let's look at our first problem. This is a result unknown problem, and here we're looking for the sum of the addition problem. The problem says Julie has 5 apples. She bought 4 more apples. How many does she have now? Our keywords here would be had 5 apples, bought 4 more apples, and how much does she have now? So the problem says that Julie had 5 apples, so we'll put that in our first box. She bought 4 more apples. We'll put that in our second box. And this arch represents the total coming together, which is 9 apples. So Julie had a total of 9 apples. So now that we have our strip diagram finished, let's look at our equation. Here, the model equation and the solution equation are the same. It's 5 plus 4 equals our unknown of 9. Our second problem falls under the category of change unknown. In this problem, we are looking for the number being added to get the given total. To understand this problem, we will look at similar algebraic expressions. A minus B equals C is equivalent to C plus B equals A. And this shows how subtraction and addition are linked. So let's take a look at our next problem. This one is change unknown. John had 2 pencils. After he got some more pencils, he had 5 pencils. How many pencils did he get? Now we're going to underline our key information. So, had 2 pencils, got some more, had 5 pencils, and how many did he get? Now let's find out how many pencils he had. It said he started off with 2 pencils, so we'll put that right here. And then this arc represents the 5 pencils that he had in total, so we'll put that right there. This box represents how many more he got. It's unknown. So to find this out, we'll do 5 minus 2, and we'll figure out that it means 3. And also 2 plus 3 equals 5. Now that we've seen how to model it in a strip diagram, let's look at the equations. Here we have 2 plus an unknown equals 5. This is our model equation. This represents the 2, the unknown, and the 5. Here for the solution, we flip the numbers around, we do 5 minus 2, and we get our answer of 3. For our third problem, we'll be working with start unknown. Here, this box will be empty because we're going to be looking for the number that we originally start with. Kate had some beach balls. After she got 2 more, she had 9. How many beach balls did Kate have? Our important information here is had some beach balls. After she got 2 more, she had 9. How many did she have before? So now we'll work on our strip diagram. This box is going to be left open because we're looking for our start. We're going to put our total of 9 beach balls on the arc. Here she says she had 2 more, so we're going to put our 2. Now we're going to look at what 9 minus 2 is, and we get 7. Just like our other problem, it can also be done as 7 plus 2 equals 9. Now that we finished our strip diagram, let's look at our equations. Here, the unknown plus 2 equals 9, and for the solution, we switch the numbers around so we find the unknown. So we do 9 minus 2 equals to 7. Okay students, let's practice what we've learned. I'll read the problem and then you guys will work them out on your dry erase boards. The problem is Bob had 3 apples. He bought 7 more apples. How many does he have now? Go ahead and work it out. How you did your strip diagram and then write the equations that go with it.
So he had 3 apples to start with. So I took 3 and then he got 7 more. So I added 7 to that 3, which gave me 10 apples total.
Good job, Bailey. Harry, go ahead and show me your strip diagram and the equation that'll go along with it.
Okay, so I started with 3 because he had 3 apples to begin with. And then he got 7, so I added 7, which 3 plus 7 equals 10.
Your work and your numbers are correct, but we put in a diagram a little bit differently. The 3 is right because that's what we start off with, and then we add the 7, so that'll go in this box, and then our total goes up here with the 10.
So then it would be 3 plus 7 equals 10.
Perfect. Yes. Before we work on these problems, let's look back at our 2 equations that relate addition and subtraction. They say that A minus B will equal C, and C plus B will equal A. So let's work on the change unknown problems. This one says Sally had 2 pencils. After she got some more pencils, she had 7 pencils. How many pencils did she get? Let's go ahead and work it out on our boards. Done. Okay, let's give Bailey a chance to finish. Okay, let's check our work. Okay, Carrie, again, let's see your strip diagram and then your equation.
Okay, well I started with 2 because that's how many he had to start with. But then we'll add the unknown, which would be this box here. And we know that that will equal 7 up here. So then this is the model equation, but to solve it, we can't solve it this way, so we have to change it to 7 minus 2 equals the unknown, which is 5.
Good work! Okay, Bailey, let's look at your work.
So he had 2 to start with, and then he got some more, and then he ended with 7. So I had 2 plus 7, because you just switch those because it needs to equal the box, which is 9.
Let's take a second look at this. For this one, we'll refer back to our subtraction and addition. Here, they said they started off with 2. The 7 would be unknown, so we'll draw a box right there. And then our total goes up here, which was 7. Now, based on these 2, go ahead and try to formulate different equations. Good work. For our last set of problems, we'll be working with start unknown. Let's keep in mind the relationship between subtraction and addition and these 2 equations. The problem says Matt had some beach balls. After he got 8 more, he had 10. How many beach balls did Matt have before? Let's go ahead and work it out, girls. Ready? Start. Girls, it looks like we both got them correct. Now let's go ahead and work on our model and solution equations. Do you want to show us the model equation?
Sure. So we start with the box is the unknown because we don't know how many he started with. And then he got 8 more. So then we'll add 8 right here, and then he ended up with 10. So we took that 10 and put it there.
Great work. Let's see the solution equation now.
So you take 10 minus 8, which gives you our unknown, which was 2.
Good job, girls.
None of us remember how exactly we learned this concept. We know we never learned through this method. We learned by counting dots that were already placed on numbers. We counted the dots and we got our answer. For example, 4 plus 3 equals unknown. We would then count the dots on the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We would find our solution, which would equal 7.
We found that our method was better because it's interactive and it allows the students to visualize the missing numbers in the boxes. Thanks for learning with Table 1. I'm Samantha. I'm Bailey.
I'm Carrie.
And I'm Catherine.
You both did them correctly. Let's go ahead and write the solution and model equations. I forgot your name. Okay, sorry. Okay, Carrie, go ahead and show me how you did your strip with that.